Hello and welcome to the BCBS Academy YouTube channel where I teach science and scientific communication. Today's video is on how to read scientific research papers efficiently, effectively, and critically without AI tools. With the arrival of AI, that is artificial intelligence, lots of tools have been developed, including those for reading scientific research papers. If you're a scientist or a researcher, you will know that reading research papers is an integral part of doing research or of being a scientist. Therefore, researchers and scientists spend lots of time reading scientific research papers because that is where they draw knowledge, that is where they compare knowledge, that is where they build foundation for future research work. Therefore, it is important to learn how to read scientific research papers. Now, with these AI tools, there are lots of problems that are going to occur. And these problems can be fixed if you learn how to read scientific research papers without these tools. For example, AI tools can lead to a fragmented knowledge of a paper's content. AI summaries are excellent, but they are shallow. Therefore, it means relying solely on them will prevent the reader from having a holistic overview or knowledge of the paper. Secondly, relying solely on AI tools to read scientific research papers can prevent intertextual connections. For example, when you're reading scientific research papers or any research paper, there are references. And if you find something that captures your attention, you can look at the reference, download it, and read yourself. Perhaps the current paper you're reading may have overlooked some of the points raised in the main reference. So you download the paper, you read for yourself, and that helps you to connect that paper and what you are currently reading. Another reason for not relying solely on AI tools to read scientific research papers is that if you are going to be vivaed for, say, an MSc dissertation or a PhD thesis, relying solely on AI tools can lead to problems because you will have a shallow knowledge of the area, and a good examiner is going to tear you apart. You won't be able to contribute or argue scientifically as required at the level you are being examined. Therefore, you might even fail the viva entirely, which nobody is happy with. Another thing is if you are attending a job interview, say in an industry or a research position, and you are somebody that has relied solely on AI tools to read scientific research papers, it's going to be very difficult for you to pass the interview because you won't be able to handle technical questions required for that position, and therefore you won't be hired. And of course, nobody wants to fail their interviews. Another reason why you should read scientific research papers on your own and develop as a scientist is financial burden. Most of these AI tools have a subscription fee, either monthly or yearly. If you rely on them, that will increase your expenses. And this is something you could have learned to do. And that would have channeled those resources to something more beneficial for you. And in this case, you are now channeling it on AI tools to read scientific research papers for you and cause you more damage than good. Therefore, I strongly encourage you to learn how to read scientific research papers by yourself. It's not difficult, it's something you can learn. When I started as a scientist, it was quite daunting looking at the way scientific research papers are structured, knowing where to look and where not to look. But along the line, I developed a strategy for reading scientific research papers. And that is what I'm going to share with you in the course I have developed. The link to the course is in the video description. I encourage you to take the course. Visit the academic website for other courses that might benefit you in your scientific career. For example, there are courses for preparing talks for scientific conferences. There are courses for preparing teaching a demonstration for a job interview in the teaching area. And there are courses for other things. So I encourage you to visit the academic website. The link to the website is in the video description. And if you have any comments regarding the courses, or you have any comments regarding this video, or you have any suggestions, or you have any other arguments regarding the use of AI tools in reading scientific research papers, I encourage you to leave the comment in the comment section and I'll respond. Again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I encourage you to do so that when we develop new courses or we develop new videos, you'll be notified that here is a new course for you. Or you can also, if it's not something that is related to you, you can send it to somebody you might know that might need the information. For today, I say bye and I encourage you to take the course. Bye. See you in another video.